of a sudden, you don't have to respect his buttons in neutral.
Yeah. Oh, like,
how do you not respect Nago's buttons?
She's one of the few characters in this game who actually can contest Nago from range. Now, granted, the range of Nago is going to beat out almost everybody, but the fact that these new the new changes from Ram, being able to poke out, you're going to be looking for jump S, you know it's coming all the time, but the Rekka pressure, let's see how that new pressure comes in. It's easy to get safe jump pressure from like a distance, but same color schemes coming in here, immediately blocking 2S, knew it was going to happen, but already Ice capitalizing, getting himself in with a quick string, and tries to find the anti-air, but Twilight finds the opening. Also, he's going to grab you every time you don't safe jump in properly. Literally, every time you don't safe jump, you're screwed.
Oh, no, yeah. I learned that the hard way from playing with Ice. Like, I know for a fact, like, you're never quite safe. But look at this pressure.
Yeah, except Nago always quite safe. When we talk about the Beyblades and such, he is so good at consistently using it to come in and just make sure he uses it as a data check. Oh, okay, I like it. He's going for lows a whole bunch. That time, trying to come in immediately. He's got the crowd watching, too. He's got the mass players looking over like, yo, who this?
There's a lot going on here, especially when you consider, like, the value behind these characters. Like, people always talking about Ram. Out the gate, she was one of the more frustrating characters to play, easily regarded in, like, top 5, top 3.
I think a lot of that came from, like, the early play from Sonic Fox. They really showed up and, like, kind of showed everybody what Ram could do, and then Leo showed up. But in this here, oh, big counter hit. Luckily, that's been scaled down now. So before you got counter hit on that, you took, like, 60. Now you take 50.
You take 50 and you still get got.
Oh man, this character is crazy. So Nago, Ice is going to go ahead and take that round in a 2-0 fashion, but you saw a lot of strong moments from Twilight. I think just Twilight wasn't able to really put that block string pressure that you need to scare someone like Ice, and you need to get a lot of grabs. That's huge. Yes. Using 5S or 5H in center stage, great as a neutral poke tool, but you always have to watch out for the fact that Nago's going to run up on you with that teleport like that and just get these grabs.
Like, it's one thing to find your counter hit on Nago as Ram in this matchup, like, that's whatever. Keeping the pressure, though, actually going off when you get that hit is really important. And here, you've got that corner pressure. It's not as foolproof as it was before, but that's still a lot of damage.
Yeah, and you see how Twilight wasn't able to find an opening there. As soon as Ice realizes it's his turn, he's out. Immediately, we haven't seen so many people actually get out of grabs, but you knew that grab was coming. All right, no, and then reversing grab. Every single time you don't safe jump pressure in, you're going to get snatched up. This is just me just preaching my pain to everybody. Now everybody gets to understand why Nago drives me insane, because this is what I deal with on a day-to-day basis. We don't normally drop this kind of knowledge on stream because we try not to be that way, but this is just the way it is. Also, Twilight actually getting a couple hits. You saw him try to go for the canceling the Rekka instead of continuing it, but Ice knows that once that stops, it's my turn.
Yup. And unfortunate for Twilight, but Ice has consistently figured when he gets to play the game again. And I think a lot of that's at fault with Twilight not playing the game for as long as they recognize that they can. Like, they need to really, like, see that they get that hit. They see they've got the block string going. They just need to keep it going.
I think
you let up a little bit of that Ice goes off. Like, look at this. We're starting off game 1 already at half health for Twilight.
Yeah, baiting out buttons on wake up too. And that's the thing with Ram. She has no wake up answer outside of having meter. She only has super as like a DP option. So the fact you have to deal with that. But right now, Ice not really getting hit by anything. Oh, counter hit, and then he uses the burst immediately to get out. That was a good showing there from Twilight, but Blue RC coming in, gets the grab. Now you're pretty much at poke range to almost anything, and your meter's going to eventually dip. You could use all of that as you want. I'm going to chip you out at some point.
And you know what really sucks for Twilight here? A lot of the value behind Ram's mix is the fact that you're expecting all of these buttons and you go for the grab to carry on. Ice is so consistently looking for grabs either as a reversal or in his own pressure that he's just finding the grab text.
Yeah.
He's able to get out of them so often because the windows where you're trying to put in that little bit of mix, Ice wants that mix.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing with Ice's defense is he's basically playing the game of you have to trick me and get a grab. You have to trick me and get grab into red RC punish because otherwise he's just gonna hold block. He knows that there's not many overhead options for people, and when you try to go for a dust, he's gonna react. But right now, Twilight has the opportunity to possibly get around. You have 2 bars, but gets hit by 5K. Doesn't get the opportunity to actually get that hit, and that is going to be Ice taking it 3-0. Y'all noticing a little consistent thing here? Y'all noticing all the Nagoriyukis moving up?